What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. Today we're focusing on the mentality I think all teams should have going into the playoffs and why two coaches in two different sports I think have influenced this mentality. First coach I want to bring up is former Super Bowl champion Brian Billick, Baltimore Ravens. The year they won it, they were asking about, what are your plans after they clinched the playoff spot. Said, we want to win the whole thing, and we want to win the Super Bowl. And kind of looked at him like, what do you mean? It's kind of arrogant, cocky. He said, well, when you go into the lion's den, you don't tread softly. You go in with a spear, beating your chest, screaming like a banshee, saying, "Where's the son of a bitch?" And that's, you really can't be afraid of who you're gonna play. You can't go in there thinking, even if you're a lower wild card seed going up against St. Louis or Anaheim or the Bruins, you got to have that mentality. We can beat these guys. We're not going to be. You can't spend your whole time kissing their ass and being like, they're this great team. Obviously you show respect, which we'll get to in a second. But you can't be a deer in headlights and say, and expect to win the series. It just doesn't work that way. The second coach is Catholic Memorial legend Bill Hanson, one of the greatest high school hockey coaches in the United States, history hockey in the United States. Respect all, fear none, and having that mindset of you're not going to overlook any opponent. You're not going to say this guy's going to be, this team's going to be cakewalk. We're going to win this game, the series, going away in four straight, but also not being afraid, not being, and I think that's the mentality. I think too often fans, more so fans than the players, are saying, all right, well, if we play so and so, we'll have a good season. It's like just worry about going out there. Whoever you get, I'd have no problem if the Bruins play Pittsburgh in the first round. You know, I think just have because everyone's so quick to appoint those two teams the Eastern Conference champion. One of them is going to be in the Cup Finals. It overlooks every other team. So just might as well the Eastern Conference Finals right away. Just FU, Montreal, and Tampa, and Philly, Detroit, Columbus. I think by having the mindset of you can go out there and you got to even if you're for the Bruins, someone's talking they'll roll Detroit. There's a veteran there's a veteran presence in that team. They're not the team they were 6-7 years ago, but there's still a number of champions on that team. Even the Stanley Cup champions on the team, and also the Calder Cup champions. Guys have played in big games in that team, and I think the mentality you need to have is we can beat them, but we're sure as hell not going to take it for granted. And because I think going too extreme one way or the other. Is what costs you series. You can't go in there with the mindset of they're going to beat us because you lost a series by a step on the ice, and then you can't go in there with the mindset of forget these guys. So having that happy medium there, respecting your opponent but not fearing them, I think is the key to winning in anything. That's the way life goes, and I think by looking at the quote that Hansen has all over his office and all the Catholic Memorial Hockey program. That's the way to be successful. So anyway, that's what I got this episode of the Power Play with CJ on how advice from coaches should influence how fans, more so than players, think about playoff seeding. Stay tuned for more episodes for the season, the playoffs, and beyond. Later, guys.